All right, so now we're going to talk about how scenes work inside of Creatorwood. Scenes are essentially broken up in the exact scene headings of your script. So if you upload a script into Creatorwood, then the scenes in Creatorwood will follow the scene headings of your script. If you upload a book or any form of prose into Creatorwood that doesn't naturally have scenes, then the script that we automatically create for you, those scene headings will map on exactly to the scenes in Creatorwood. Now you might be asking yourself, how do scenes become episodes of a show or a full-length movie? Well, as we'll get to in our exporting step, you can combine any number of scenes into episodes, or you can take all the scenes in your show and make it a full-length movie. It's up to you how you want to combine them. So, for instance, here, I could take episodes 1 through 5 and say this is episode 1, and I can make 6 through 10 episode 2. It is ultimately up to you. Of course, we're happy to give guidance. And more than that, I think your viewers are very happy to share what they think is best because, as we'll cover later as well, you can see on Creatorwood your analytics, exactly when viewers stop watching your episodes and where they're dropping off. So that can help inform, oh, okay, like I should end this one in a cliffhanger, or I should end this one, in this section. Now, with scenes itself, each scene has a number of shots in it. Shots range anywhere from 4 to 8 seconds. We'll talk later about how to change the duration of each shot, but you can see here just at a high level what a scene looks like when you first enter it. Each shot has the action, camera notes, and more. Now, we're going to talk about editing the shot list and how to navigate this in just a minute. But first, let's talk about how you can navigate scenes. First of all, you can see here a little search bar. There's 89 total scenes in this story. That's a lot. It's a beefy boy. Although, mind you, there's plenty of stories that will have hundreds of scenes on this platform, some even thousands plus if you've got like a 10-hour television show, 1-hour episodes. So you can click to search scenes here. You can search by the scene heading. So here I can see every scene that has Wilburn in it and makes it easy for me to find specific moments. Likewise, here on this left panel, if we hover our cursor over the left side of the screen, we can actually scroll back and forth between different scenes. And if I click on a scene, it'll load those shots and take me right there. I also am able to literally move back and forth. We can move scenes up, move scenes down, and delete scenes. So we can delete a scene if we just kind of don't want it in our film anymore. We don't even want it in our storyboard. That's okay. We can also move scenes up and move scenes down if we want to change the sequence of them. The sequence of scenes ultimately affects the sequence of scenes in our editor, and when you export them, it'll affect the order in which they display to viewers. So essentially, if scene 21 actually should be 10 scenes later, then you can move it there and it will show up to viewers 10 scenes later. Lastly, this is really important, you have all your scenes here, right? 89 total scenes in your story, but you don't need to film these in order. First of all, you don't need to film all of them. Creatorwood's a pay-as-you-go system. You don't need to generate and work on all of these scenes. You can only pick out 1 or 2 if you want to create teasers for now. We also have an automatic teaser feature that I'll be sharing in a little bit. But regardless, you don't have to create all of them at once. And you can also skip. So maybe you are flying through. Scene 1's easy. Scene 2's easy. Scene 5 is easy, but then you have an issue with scene 6. And once you get to that issue, instead of maybe finalizing it, you can actually stop, pause, and move on to the next scene and go back at any time to scene 6. We save all of your information here. We save everything. So you don't need to worry about any of this going away. It is your story, your film, and your world on Creatorwood. Okay, I'll be back in the next session as we talk about how to adapt your story to AI filmmaking. Now that we at least get the navigation and lay the land of the scenes, we want to dive in and start to think about how we can approach specific shots. See you there.